Hey guys, it's Steve Aoki from Miami. I'm out here for Ultra, and I am going to do the most requested live Ask Anything chat. Big shout out to Romeo for having me on his show and for all the support on Just Hold On and on my music. So I'm happy to do this for you guys, and I see there's lots of questions that you guys have. So let's start with the first one. All right, so Marbe from Mexico is asking, which was the best part of working with Louis. Best part of working with Louis is, I think overall he's just a absolutely creative, um, genius person to work with. Um, Incredible voice in the studio, lots of ideas we're throwing back and forth. When we did this collaboration together, we started from A and went all the way to Z, and it was one of my favorite collaborations I've ever done. And yeah, we have other ideas brewing. We'll see what happens in the future. But for now, we're still riding the Just Hold On wave. It's doing so well. So once again, big shout out to all the fans out there supporting the song around the world, getting the song in some countries to platinum status, which is so exciting, like Italy. And yeah, so Louis is just an awesome, awesome person. All right, let's go to the next question. SPS from Kochi is asking, when will you come to India, the southern part? We are all waiting for your cake. Well, I love India. I love touring India. It's awesome. You guys have so much energy. You give so much back, which is the best part for a DJ. Like whenever I play, it's a communication I'm having with my crowd and my fans, and you guys give so much back, and I always remember that, and I can't wait to get back there. There's nothing scheduled, but you can go to my website steveaoki.com, and I'm always posting all the new tour dates up, and my Instagram I'm always posting up when I'm going to be hitting countries again. So keep up on my social media, on my website for tour dates, and I will most likely be back in India very soon. All right. Michelle from Denver asks, "What's it like being worldwide? Is there a country that you haven't been to yet?" There's many countries I haven't been to. Um, I've toured all over mainland Europe. I've toured all over, obviously, the U.S. I haven't been to Alaska in the U.S. I haven't been to Arkansas. I haven't been to um, I think Montana. Montana. I don't think I've been there. It would be really cool to say that I've played in every single state in America because I am American. Um, there are some countries in the Middle East I haven't gone to. I've never been to Iran. I've never been to Saudi Arabia. I've never been to many parts of Africa. I've been to South Africa, and I've been to where else I've been? Parts of Northern Africa I've played. Um, and I played Beirut for the first time last year, and I'm playing Bahrain for the first time this year, and Qatar for the first time this year. So yeah, that'll be pretty exciting. So I love going to new places. All right, let's next question. Kafko from Harare is asking, how can we get signed to your label? And I think that's a good question because for all young artists out there that are making music, you reach out to your favorite labels, and if you reach out to Dimmock, we're grateful that you like us enough to give us your music. And the best way to do that is by sending your SoundCloud links to demos@dimmak.com, dimmak.com. We have a good A&R system in place that's sifting through however way we can, all the music that's coming through. And I mean, I think the best way as well, not just sending the demos, building your own name. I mean, nowadays we don't need the big labels to help us build our careers. We can build it independently, and that's the day and age that we're in. Is that there's SoundCloud for the new guys, the young producers out there that can build in these more subcultural niches to build their name, build their sound, and I often go dig and try to find the new blood's doing, what the new sound is being created from a lot of these young producers. So get your music out there, circulate it amongst other DJs, and if you want to go direct for us, demos@dimmock.com. Michael from Montreal asks, what would be the best advice you could give to a young aspiring DJ producer? Much love from Canada. Thanks, Michael, for the question. I think what I was saying before about the demos is something very, this relates to what you're saying, is that when you're a young aspiring DJ, you're trying to figure out how to get your music out there. And I think instead of shooting from 0 to 100, almost think locally. You start locally, you think globally, you start locally. The way I started is I started DJing in small little bars and clubs and built Dimmock from a very, very small place, made those parties really, really potent, really strong, and word of mouth spread, and it caught on to people that weren't from LA. Same with remixes. I was just hammering remixes when I first started. Back in 2005 to 2007, it was just whatever I can get my hands on, whatever stems I can get, I would go at it and do my best at remixing whatever I could get in my hands. And that's what all producers need to do. Everything's about time and experience. You need to put your time in there and really get your hands on whatever you can, and start developing your own sound. Start developing your innate feelings and put that into your music. And listen to yourself. Don't listen to the critics out there. Be proud of what you do, and just keep pumping it out. You got to keep pumping that music out there. It's less about trying to make a buck and more about getting your music circulated and amongst people that you are inspired by. And think small too. Don't think about the biggest DJs that you can reach out to. Think about other young producers that are doing something in the same cultural context, and reach out to them and start sending the music. Constantly produce beats, sending out your music. You got to get your music out there. You got to network, and you got to do all that kind of stuff too. All right. Fatma from Egypt says, hey Steve, I love you so much, and I love your last song you did with Louis Tomlinson, Just Hold On. Thank you, Fatma, for your love. I want to thank you for everything you've done for him. Thanks. And my question is, what's your favorite movie? And who's your favorite DJ? My favorite movie, I'd have to give it to The Matrix. The Matrix franchise. Or just the first Matrix. It's such a great concept, and it really ties into my whole idea of the neon future. Not so much the like more so like where the future, what kind of opportunities the future can hold, and where we can go with technology, and how limitless our ability to expand our imagination can go. And who's my favorite DJ? I'd have to give it to Daft Punk. They're more, I call them aliens from another planet, but they are from our DJ culture, and they've always inspired me. Luna from Quebec City is asking, any updates on what you're doing with Charli XCX? I will not give that information out just yet, but whatever happens, I'm sure you'll be very happy, because what we're working on is very exciting. And I love Charli. She's just such a talented person as well. And we got something special. We got something real special. Merritt from Atlanta is asking, why am I watching Home Alone in the middle of March? I don't know that, but when I saw Home Alone just like a few months ago, I got stuck watching like 2 minutes, and I ended up watching the whole film, because it's just that kind of movie. it's like one of those classics. The classics just never get old. And Macaulay Culkin at that age he was at his prime. He's just, like just hilarious. So yeah, it's a great movie. Okay, what's next here? Claudine from Jersey City is asking if I'm doing anything special for the Ultra Music Fest. Yes, I am. Um, the best way to find out, watch the live stream. Watch the live stream and you get to see it. And I will be posting up my full set uh, on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to have some special guests performing. And that is probably the special part of the show. So, well, I guess I could say it now. Louis Tomlinson will be performing with me, and that's awesome because we get to perform it in front of like a real live EDM audience. We've performed our song for Jimmy Fallon and James Corden, and that was awesome. But we've been dying to play this at a festival. So, Ultra being one of the best festivals in the world, it's a great way to do it. Ali from Grand Rapids asks, if you could rework a classic rock song, which one would you pick? There's too many to pick. Too many to pick because I am a classic rock geek. I love everything from Zeppelin to the Stones and the Beatles and obviously Queen. Freddie Mercury is my favorite singer of all time. I would love to work on any of them. So who knows? I'm sure that's going to be down the pipeline. Things just happen when I have free time. Sometimes I just find a way to get stems and just start working, or just get acapellas and just have some fun with it. So and with these kinds of things, generally I like to just drop it out there and see what people think and let it organically become something special, or just let it be a fun thing for my sets. Sue from Jackson asks, do you travel light or is your tour bus packed with gear? The answer to both is yes. I do travel light. When I do travel, I try to travel with just carry-on, and I sometimes travel with 3 computers, and because I have one my studio, one kind of my work, and one for the DJing, like prepping all the songs and everything like that. And when I'm on tour bus, yes, sometimes we travel with a few different tour buses and a semi truck with our production. So it's a big deal when we do the tour buses, the bus tours. All right, guys, I just want to thank Romeo again for giving me the chance to be on the most requested live tonight. Too bad you guys couldn't come down to Miami to hang out with me and Romeo. Again, I just want to thank everyone for all the questions you guys gave me. You guys are awesome. And once again, thanks for all the support on Just Hold On, all the support on all my music that I have, and stay tuned because I have a new EP dropping very, very soon in a few months. And actually, that's also a very special part of my set at Ultra. It's all the new music that I'll be debuting. And I'm so excited that people will be able to hear it live before it even comes out. Thank you, guys.